All right, ladies and gentlemen, got something new in the den. The new Crown King Sacre Bleu. Yeah, it's actually just a classic old time shave soap that's paying tribute to the old school Aqua Velva Ice Blue. And it also pairs with the newer version of Aqua Velva Ice Blue. That's the scent profile as far as if you want to compare the scent to what it smells like. The Crown King line was started by Douglas Smythe over at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. They make the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements label of soaps, and this will be my first time using it, my first time testing. I did open it up and sniff it, but I want to do a lather test real quick on both sides of my face because I want to know about performance of his PAA 2.5 formulation. Here he has it in many different flavors and scents. This is the Deja Fougere, one of my favorite scents of PAA. And the main difference is that I can see based on ingredient list is we're dealing with a high butter content. Cocoa butter, avocado oil, which is an oil, but I'm seeing that cocoa butter, kokum butter as well, and other ingredients. Now the thing is, why would you choose Crown King from a product standpoint over the PAA label or others for that matter? Well, looking at this being a very, very high in butter content, I'm taking a chance on the possibility of it being much more nutritious for my skin. My skin type is one that stays very, very oily, and this may be the item that will almost, I'm hoping at least, almost remove the need for aftershaves that have high glycerin contents, because that's the kind of skin I have. Very dry skin, and if I let my skin dry out, problems. So here's what it looks like in the tin, untouched. As you can see, this hot process has been poured in. You know, cold process drops in there from what I've seen, and it drops in there and it's totally smooth and flat, but it's definitely a hot process soap. I'm smelling the similarities between the classic original, this one, which is a lot lighter fragrance version of the newer one that you find on the stores. And I'm pretty sure Kong agrees. Now let's put a finger in here and see exactly how soft this stuff is. It's soft, but I gotta press a little bit, I'll tell you that. Okay. Pretty sticky, but you know, it comes off pretty good. Not a lot of pressure. I can tell you put a little water on there, it's gonna work. I'm gonna compare that to the PAA Deja Fougere formula, another hot process. As you can see, it's been used a bit. Let me see, a little touch. Let's see if I can, a little harder. Okay, and there you have that. They're very similar in consistency, but the Crown King looks to be a little bit softer just by hair. Now let me also give you another comparison between the two. The PAA line here, we're dealing with 8 ounces at 18 bucks a tin, and it comes in the tin. Now the Crown King line here, you're dealing with 4 ounces for about 14 bucks, and it comes in this plastic tub here. Now definitely the PAA line is going to have the advantage as far as building your lather. What you're going to build your lather with, you know, taking your brush and swirl. And now that the universal neutralizer, otherwise known as Kong, here has come out, many of the others, which are great ones, even, and PAA has one, well, excuse me, Crown King has a line of brushes that are equally as big, same knot size and everything, different look on the brushes. A larger brush, you know, having a larger area to lather with is a good thing. So let's go on ahead and move forward, and let's go ahead and lather up the face, and let's see how it does. Let's see. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna do this a little butt backwards. I'm gonna do this a little butt backwards. I'm gonna wet Kong here. Then I'm gonna take a warm, wet Kong brush to the actual soap. I'll start with the Déjà Fougère. Water is not really that warm, but I've never had a problem with not being able to get a lather built with PAA or none of the artisans at this point because the water just wasn't warm enough. Now, this is already overloaded. Kong and the new series of synthetic brushes that are out there for about 20, 30 bucks, 20 to 40 bucks now, they don't need that much work. You see all that? I'm looking at 4 passes with that, maybe more. Put a little water on there. Now let's go to the face. A little more water. More water. I just love that Déjà Fougère smell. Now, so far I'm done. I could shave with this. I've done it before. I got enough on there. Now let's see how much lather is in here. Run it between my fingers and see how it feels. Alright, I love this smell. Alright, very extremely hydrated lather, moisturized, got a lot of play and cushion and stickiness to it. Very good stuff. Alright, let me go ahead and rinse this off and alright, here we go. Basically I did that, lathered it up, rinsed it down, and cleared out the brush. It definitely is carrying the smell. What I'll tell you is my skin feels soft right now. Just for a few seconds of rubbing it on there, it feels soft, it feels hydrated. I know. How's he saying that with water? I know. There's a slickness that you can kind of feel on the skin, okay? Without it, you can tell it's just oil and sweat from the skin. You wash it off, it's gonna feel one way. But right now, I literally could do like a touch-up pass on my face like this, but I wouldn't do that often. The skin feels really good right now, comfortable. Now I'm going to go ahead and test out the Crown King. Now, my prediction, okay, and this is important, you got to have expectations for these things. This is a different formula, costs a tad bit more, but I believe it's going to have better ingredients for my face and skin type. That's why I got it. I'm looking for something that's going to be highly moisturizing to my face. Let me show you guys what's going on here. As I do this, lather's coming off of this all over the place. Not because of the smaller tin, but I can see it breaking into lather. Okay, yeah, definitely this the Crown King Sacre Bleu is actually paying homage to the classic Williams. To me, I'm definitely not getting the new stuff, which is fine. Let's see, are we a thirsty soap? Oh yeah, definitely the classic glass bottle Aqua Velva. Wow, wait a minute. This actually feels like a harder cream. Like it's just, once you put it on and use a little water, all of a sudden it turns into a cream on your face. I don't want to add any more water. Oh wow. Now, call me crazy, but I think I can kind of smell the avocado oil, which isn't a problem for me. It actually smells real soothing and calm. This stuff, you guys, it is slick. Let's see what we got here. Oh, whoa. Okay, I gotta tell you, this is definitely slicker than the PAA 2.5 formula. No doubt at all. With all these cocoa butters and butters, they're here, and they are much slicker than the original PAA formula. Wow. No stinging, no burning on the face. And I'm getting that nice Aqua Velva kind of soft smell from the original. Not the newer stuff, the original. And I definitely smell it right now. So it's a treat for anybody who loves Aqua Velva. It seems to work right with it. Okay, wow. So, onto a shave. Stuff is real smooth, real thick and slick, I'll tell you that. Of course, I can only say that because of the amount of water I got in here. I can always change that. Less water, more water, less product, more product. Those are factors that affect any lather. And this is the first time I've ever lathered this stuff. You can see when you go back and look at the video if you want. You can see no swirl marks or nothing saying I've opened this. Yeah, I feel comfortable enough to go in multiple passes, multiple directions. When you have a soap this hydrated slash slick, it looks to me that I don't have any reason to fear going over multiple passes. Because it's almost like the blade is not able to snatch it all the way. Oh wow. Now from a technical standpoint, in most cases I'll tell you, do not dare go over your face the way I just did. However, this stuff is so slick. It's still there, my first pass. No blood. Very slick stuff. I'm gonna finish up my shave, give you my thoughts, but performance-wise, to me, maybe it's I thought I was right. I thought I could be, and I think I am right. The high butter content looks like it's slicker, creating a slicker product on your face. Now all I have to do is figure out how it feels after I take it off. So I'll finish my shave and tell you my thoughts. Mr. Williams, this is for you. You thought I was gonna not let you see it? Nah, I'll let you see. Maybe some fine points you said you wanted to pick up, but this might be helpful to anybody out in the shave world, so I'm okay with that. So I'm relathering the brush, reloading it because I played with the soap and let you see. There's water on my face, so I'm not going to add any, and I can see it's a different being soap-wise than the 2.5 PAA formula. It doesn't ask for as much water, I'll tell you that. Give it a tiny hair more water. I am a face latherer. I got out of my bowl lathering stages early when I started realizing I don't need all that gear. All it's doing is giving me one more thing to buy. And I didn't get into wet shaving to spend all my money, even though that's what us wet shavers do, because it's such a cool, relaxing hobby where we want to reclaim our part of our manhood and say we stack up to half the man that our grandpappies were, which we'll probably never do. Sorry. So I'll go ahead and finish the shave. Now I'm going against the grain. For those of you who don't know, I'm using a Gym Razor 1912 with a stainless steel PTFE blade in there. This is about my 5th shave on here, and if you don't know, these things can last forever. So you can pick these up on eBay or Etsy.com or whatever. I've seen them between $3 and 20 bucks to the exorbitant 50 bucks for certain types of these. You want to keep the head flat as possible against the skin with these. This is a very mild razor. Ordinarily I use something a little more aggressive, but since I've been tearing up my skin lately, I decided to go step down, give my skin a break, go with something more mild. This and my PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement, Phoenix double open comb razor are my most mild. And my old school 1940 Gillette Tech Ball. Wow, no cuts. Yes, I've been cutting myself up lately. Bad. Get to know the hair pattern on your face. Wherever you feel the hair fighting your hand, that's against the grain. Wherever you feel it going with your hand, laying with it, that's with the grain. For this pass, this is against the grain, since my first pass was kind of against the grain anyway. And right now, since I've switched razors, I had a little razor bump outbreak that was trying to come back and beat it back. Final thoughts and remarks in just a minute. So let me rinse off the face and tell you how I feel about it. My shave is done. Okay, you guys, all done with the shave. That was it. Let me give you my final thoughts. Douglas Smythe has kind of done a great job with this, man. This Crown King stuff, it feels different, okay? That's first off. It doesn't feel like the same thing. It lathers up beautifully, as you can see, and it gets the job done just as good as the PAA stuff, except I can tell you now, I'm definitely feeling a lot better skin-wise after the shave. The post-shave feels a lot different to me. I feel my skin feels cleaner with the using the PAA Deja Fougere or one of the other PAA soaps, 2.5 formula, but that Crown King definitely makes my skin feel a lot softer when I use it. So what I can tell you now is, yes, it is worth the price difference, okay? Especially if you're a guy like me who's got skin problems that has to always be on top of that, who can't take a day off. And when I say day off, I'm not saying from shaving, but from proper treatment of my face. I will break out in razor bumps instantly. It's slicker than the 2.5 formula, okay? I don't know whether or not it's more cushiony. I believe the 2.5 is a little more cushiony, but this is definitely slicker. Let me get all of this out of here and just go ahead and let you guys see. I mean, man, this is great stuff, you guys. Now, is it for everybody? Probably not. You could probably get away with, you know, the PAA 2.5 formula if that's your thing, or whatever else you're using, but I'll tell you, it does feel a lot more luxury on the skin. You will not, okay, let me make this clear, you will not get a markedly better shave with any of the extremely expensive stuff, you know, the Expect, the MDC, I had a sample of it, the LPL. You can't, there's no way you're going to be able to get a much better shave than this. It does its job, it does it well, and it smells great. Shouts out to the Crown King team. You guys did a good job. It's a great soap, man. It's a good soap. The more choices us consumers have out there that artisans create and take the chance on becoming successful with, the better off it's going to be for our faces. So no war, no fighting amongst artisans, y'all. Just concentrate on making good products like this, you guys. The community will support you guys. So take it easy. God bless you guys. If you don't know God, what you shaving for? You gonna die and go to the wrong place anyway. Take it easy. I forgot to use that. No, I didn't. Use it right now. Good stuff. If you ain't got it, too bad. I got a tingle, not a burn, y'all. Love this stuff. Smells fantastic. Hope you guys catch up. Go ahead and get you some of that Aqua Velva. Smell like a man, like your pop and your grandpop used to. It's not a bad smell. It's the sporty kind. You're gonna like it. All right, you guys, take it easy. Have a good shave.